Oh boy, that was a nice rest. Now it's time to work. I'll tell you, that was very comfortable. I had a good rest, a few hours in here. It was really nice. But anyway, let's get to business. So this is going to be the body for the coffin car, and it's cooler than I thought. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it's basically black, and then it's fading into a stainless top. And it looks really nice, and it truly is comfortable laying in there. It's got almost like a spring setup underneath, so when you're laying down, you're actually spring-loaded. Nice pillow, and you know, I'm just looking and hoping that I could pull the interior without really damaging it. So I might reuse some of this interior. I mean, it's actually really nice. I'm just looking at a few things here, but it's got like a spring setup. It's very weird. I'm not sure why you would need that at that point in your life, but I guess it's comfortable. The price is fair on it. I think I've had it for a while. I bought this several years ago as I had a plan to do this car, so I think it was only $800, and I believe that to be very fair. And you know, it looks like we'll be able to fit a small block in here. It looks a little smaller than it is, but there's a lot of puff in here that's going to have to be removed, and we're going to have to take some of the bottom out, and basically we're going to be using the outsides of it. So should work out. And we're definitely going to have to lengthen the frame that I built, because I do have to add some stuff to the front. Still working on the Chevelle. I did some interior stuff yesterday. I finished up the lighting with the switches and all that on the doors. That's all set. And I'm going to probably continue on that today too. I'm probably going to do the door panels. Jeez, I can't think here. I'm so excited about the coffin car, I'm forgetting here. But the door panels, I'll start buttoning up that interior. I got the bumpers ready to go on, but unfortunately I just don't have the help to you know, lift them, get them into place, because I don't want to start scratching and banging things up. So I believe next week I'll have some help. I'll have one of my kids will help me. But right now they're busy. You know, one son is working you know, at his regular job, and my other son has got a gig right now, so he can't help. So I guess we're going to have to wait till next week. And getting back to the coffin car, so motor's on order. It's going to be a drop-in motor, turn the key and go. I don't have to do anything to it. And I'm going to need to get the frame in here so I could figure out my stretch on it, which it looks like we're going to need about probably a good foot, maybe even more. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so right now the frame is, I believe it's 98 inches right now. So, what do we got here? So we got probably an extra, about a foot and 4 inches. So, can I get away with just doing that? Maybe, but I don't think so, because I believe the 98 inches is all the way to the kick-up where the rear goes, so we definitely going to have to add to it. And I'm going to try to pull the frame out for next weekend. I got to move the trailer, I got to move a bunch of stuff to get to it, and again, I need help, and I'm alone today. And yesterday I could have gotten the help, but I had to work the whole day, so I haven't done anything in here except when I got home, I put that switch in. I neatened up some wiring in there, just kind of put everything where it belonged, and you know, hoping to move towards getting the door panels on and the dreaded headliner. So we'll be bouncing between the two, but right now, also, I don't know if you can see them in the camera. Yes, you can. I decided to go with these Bora horse stands. They'll hold up to 1,500 pounds, and I believe that's each, if I'm not mistaken. So we're not going to be nowhere near that. So I'm going to get, and I have to steel at the shop. I have to just cut it and get it here. I'll try to do that this week. And I'll set up the frame jig. I'm going to have to find a home for the coffin, maybe over there someplace. But I've been moving stuff around. As you can see, things here are shrinking, so we'll have more room next week. And let me pop the camera off and do a little tour of the coffin. All right, weekly disclaimer. I'm not a cameraman, but Looks very inviting. All white interior. Really, really comfortable pillow. You know, I was laying in there, so I could definitely tell you it definitely is comfortable. As you can see, it's all black with the, some of it is plastic. Let's see here. That's plastic. This is metal. Maybe it isn't plastic. Maybe it's cast. It's hard to tell. These are the plugs. You unplug this, and you use an Allen wrench. They actually make a real key, which I'm probably going to purchase. I thought it came with the Coffin, but it didn't. So you pull this out, you put an Allen key in there, and that's how you lock it or open it. So I actually had a temporary cameraman when I was in the Coffin because I didn't want to get stuck in there and I had no help. So my son pushed the on and off button on the camera while I was resting. And let's see if we could get a good shot here. Okay, I think you can see the contrast. The black, it fades right there into the stainless, and it's got a clear coat on it. It feels really, really nice. You know, very impressed with it. Imagine we're talking about a Coffin here, and I'm impressed with it. And, you know, it's got all the gaudy chrome and everything on there, which is what we want. And, you know, just in time for Halloween, too. So, most of what's going to happen at the beginning is going to be the framework and the setup of the frame jig. Well, it's really just a frame stand. It's not really a jig. But, we need to cut it, and that's going to help us slide it forward and be able to keep everything in alignment. I have clamps coming today, so this way I could clamp everything down so nothing moves around on us. And, you know, we're going to have a little fun with this, and I'm sure there's going to be several challenges. One of them is going to be getting that V8 in there. I believe we'll be okay, because if anything, I could always do the body mount. I'm going to do body mounts. I'm not going to not have body mounts, and it'll be next in. It'll be like driving a go-kart. I don't want that, so I'll create body mounts for it, and that'll be able to lower the motor down. It's going to have a sniper fuel injection system on it. It's going to be, like I said, set up, drop it in, turn the key, and go. So there's going to be a lot of fabrication on this. Hopefully, I can set up the camera so you can watch some of it. But like I said, I'm all alone here. Occasionally, I have help. But, you know, that's about it. So, I guess let's put this back on the stand and finish up. And of course, the phone has to ring in the middle of the end of that second segment there. But, so basically, today was just an introduction of where we're going next. Obviously, I chose the Coffin car as the next project as we were talking. And we just need to start digging into this and start tearing it apart. I'm just a little confused of what I want to do with the actual interior. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to leave this interior in here because it'll just probably catch fire. And I guess we're going to go from there. I just don't know exactly, you know, what we're going to need to exactly do, but it's going to be a lot of work. You know, a lot of fabrication on this one. And we just got to get that happy balance of where I'm going to sit, where the motor is going to be, and how to run all of the coolant lines and things like that. I think the coolant lines are all going to run underneath. They'll come underneath and then come up, and we'll do some kind of old antique looking, you know, pipe setup, maybe some copper piping, something like that, you know. But it's going to be a fun project. It's going to be an aggravating project like most are. And I guess we'll just go from there. So hopefully next week we'll have the frame out. I'll start cutting, and hopefully I can show some of that. I don't know about the welding part, if you'd even be able to see any of that, because I don't have any special lenses or anything for the welding. So I guess that's where we're going to be. So if you could, please like, subscribe, and we'll see you next week with a little more setup for the Coffin car. Hopefully I'll get a few things done on this Chevelle today. I'm really super beat from yesterday, and I had all I could do to come in here because I had to dig this Coffin out of my house garage. I thought it was at the end behind my Corvette, and boy was I wrong. I had to move half the world to enter and move things around to be able to get this out, but it was a goal, and as tired as I am, I still did it. I wanted to get it out here so this way, you know, this is going to be our Halloween theme. Halloween's around the corner. Coffin is here. Maybe we'll put some goals in there too. Alright guys, like and subscribe if you could, comment, and we'll see you next week.